Are you surprised that one-sided conversations signal insecurity, not swagger? Ah, dating apps. Like a digital department store's display counter of love, where swipes sometimes lead to texts, and texts often lead to more swipes. If you find yourself banging your head against the wall and asking, what gives? Let's take a closer look at an all too common culprit. People who only talk about themselves and don't ask questions. These are my getting to know you goals. Start small, but don't start an in-app convo without them. One advantage of using text intros as your starting point is you only need to figure out if the tone, tempo, direction, and depth of your texting voices click in those first few messages. Your first goal is to decide how the first few texts make you feel. If you feel meh, because 1, they kicked things off with one of those cringingly generic, how's your day going, type of intros, and then just barely answered your questions with the fewest non-descriptive words possible, like, did they confuse their dating app match conversation for the credit check application form they need to fill out? Or 2, the only notice they took of your profile details was to launch into how your vacation pic is nice, and then give 3 paragraphs of unsolicited advice on the better, non-touristy things you should be doing on your vacations. I recommend just move on. You don't know them, and if that's their idea of a good first impression, do you want to? And that brings me to your second goal. Decide if you and this match have the same convo goal. If your goal is to find common ground, flatter, and create connection, but their goal is to show off and impress, persuade, or even con you, like love bombing, catfishing, or scamming, then you don't even have the building blocks of compatibility, and I recommend just move on. I'm Sara-Ann of Settling Up in Love Coaching, and thank you for tuning into my Dating Digest Volume 7. If you want more of my content, hit the follow button and click the link in my bio to register for my free webinar, Master the Art of Smart Swiping, on May 18th.